Turning to our top story now for the first time in US history. The immediate relative of a sitting president's son has been convicted of a crime. A jury has found Hunter Biden guilty on 3 felony gun charges. Joining me live is former press secretary for First Lady Jill Biden, Michael LaRosa. Michael, thanks for your time. The family, including Jill Biden, they seem to continue to rally around Hunter after the conviction. What's your reaction to what the family's response has been so far?
I think it's been pretty typical for the Biden family, but also it would be this way for any family. I would assume or suggest that while these are unusual circumstances, the Bidens have always been a remarkably grounded, relatively normal family who has to struggle and face challenges the way most American families have to do every day. They just have to do it in the public fishbowl.
So how would this be affecting the First Lady and the President, do you think?
I think it takes a huge personal toll. But in case your viewers aren't aware, this has also been a ongoing and evolving story over the past 6 years in our country, in our politics. And, throughout it, the president has, won a primary election, won the general election, and has served consistently and honorably for the last 3.5 years. He's used to sort of balancing a career in public life with his public duties and his family. But there's no doubt that it takes a personal and emotional toll on both the president and First Lady. They love and care deeply about their son, but they're also proud of how he has gotten help for his addiction and his struggles, and is rising above it now, but also accepting responsibility.
What's been the reaction in the United States to this, and in particular in comparison to the Trump guilty verdict?
Well, one of the differences you'll notice, well, aside from being the fact that it's a former president and a candidate for office who was convicted of 34 felonies, this is the son of a president, currently a president, but also what the differences you've seen have drawn a contrast in the character of both families. The Bidens have not complained or whined or attacked our judicial system or the jury process, or the rule of law itself. Whereas you saw a lot of complaining and whining about the system and attacking the system, our judicial system here in the United States, from the former president. And I think there's a stark contrast in integrity and sort of allegiance to the rule of law that you've seen from the Biden family and President Biden especially.
Michael, what's your cat's name? He seems to want to get involved in the interview.
I apologize. It has never happened. I apologize.
Don't apologise. It's all good. He left
for my cousin in Sydney. I shall be happy to see.
He did a good leap from the bookshelf onto the desk. There you go.
I apologize. Serious subject.
No, all good, all good. Michael LaRosa, thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it.